Hello and welcome to this post-day live. And what a cracking day of cricket we had. Of course, India dominating the game, but England, of course, they are still in this match. I'm joined by Debashish Sen, Atreyo Mukherjee, and Bharat Ramaraj from Ranchi. I'll straight go to Bharat. Bharat, how was the day? India on top right now with the start. Rohit Sharma and Yashasvi Jaiswal have given it to India. His internet is very choppy. I'll put this question to Devashish. Devashish, India on top. Fair to say that?
Yeah, absolutely. 154 required. I means India should feel confident. Means irrespective of the
Hmm.
turn given, and obviously mm, the first session will be key. If they can see, key will be partnership. If they can post 50 runs partnership from at the start of day four, then I in
Hmm.
that dressing room will feel a lot more confident of chasing the total.
Right. Atro, of course, an aggressive start by Rohit Sharma and Yashasvi Jaiswal. They were putting all the bad balls away for boundaries. Fair to say it was the kind of start India needed to chase down 190 odd runs.
I think they will be more than satisfied with what they have got. Firstly, not
Hmm.
losing a wicket, that's very important. And if you remember in Vizag in the second test, England were chasing a target in the fourth innings and they lost
Right.
Ben Duckett, a good partnership that night. I think that wicket played a part in helping India starting the next day on full charge. So England has been denied that. And I think I was
Hmm.
surprised by not to see a fast bowler bowl, at least from one end when England started bowling.
Right. Right, and even in the second innings, Mohammad Siraj only bowled 3 overs. Akashdeep did not bowl a single over. But we have been talking about Ravichandran Ashwin and his kind of ineffectiveness in this entire series so far. But the legend delivered when it required the most with a five for his 35th five for India in Test cricket, equaled Anil Kumble for this stat. Atrio, how impressive was Ashwin with the ball picking up three wickets up front, which helped India come back into this match?
India did that very, very badly. See,
Hmm.
40 odd was still going to be a handy lead. Had England got to 200 in the second innings, the scenario might have appeared different. So that was very important for India to get early wickets. And see, the difference between England not using spinners and India using not using fast bowlers and India not using fast bowlers is you have Ashwin and Jadeja and Kuldeep is your third spinner. So, there is no comparison. And spin attack and Indian spin attack. So Ashwin's was a
Hmm.
very, very vital contribution in the context of the series, possibly, because he had not really got those big hauls that he is known for. So that was due, and like Joe
Hmm.
Root was due for runs, Ashwin was due a 5 wicket, fifer. Uh, but we cannot ignore Kuldeep's role either.
Right. Debashish, in the morning show, we said that Ashwin should go back to basics, and he did, and it actually worked for him. Fair to say that he has now made his mark in this series. Finally, the Ashwin we wanted to see from the very first Test match. He's coming good at the right moment for India.
Yeah, absolutely. And he did not try too many things. Means we have seen Ashwin trying too many things in the last three test matches. But when it comes to the second inning of England, I think he did not try too much. Means and obviously there was only one carom ball
Right.
with which he got the one wicket, but he did not bowl a single carom ball before that. And it shows that if you bowl the right areas, the right length, means obviously the wicket will take care of itself, and that is what has happened with both Kuldeep and Ashwin. They have been spot on with their line and length, and I think the key for India once again will be to bat out Hartley and Shoaib Bashir, especially Shoaib Bashir, because the cracks are opening up, and if they can counter Shoaib Bashir, and I like the approach of Rohit, means playing positively
Right.
despite needing only 192 runs to chase.
Despite needing only, I like the word only 192. India has failed to chase down 150 plus total. Out of 18 150 plus totals, they have managed to chase down only three in India, and rest of them have ended up in defeats and draws. So very interesting choice of word only, but we will take that. Snehashish, we were talking about Ashwin when you joined. Any interesting stats or any interesting bit that you noticed during his spell today?
If you ask about stats, I think he has now equaled the most fifers in an innings along with Anil
Right,
Kumble. So 35 fifers in an innings for him now. Same for
right,
Anil Kumble. And already he got 100 plus wickets versus England. So he loves England, I think.
right.
So that's the only, and one more interesting stat that I got, that since 2016 this is England third tour, and every tour there
Right,
is a test where England got all out two only Indian spinners in an innings, all 10
right.
innings in a test at least. So I think the spin has been always been a trouble for England batters for visiting teams in India. And in this test also we saw why our spinners are so much dangerous in this condition.
Absolutely, Indian spinners in Indian conditions are one of the deadliest things in the world cricket. Let's see whether Bharat can hear us, whether his internet is good or not. Bharat, what do you make of the match right now? India on top, fair to say that?
India definitely are on top currently. Obviously, 192 runs is not going to be easy, but India already have scored 35, 40 runs, and there's enough bite in that pitch. There's some
Hmm.
deliveries are staying low. Europe not want to really bounce on Jaiswal, but as India have already got a fast start, you expect them to win this from here. But
Hmm.
strange things have happened in cricket, so I don't want to say India will win, but theoretically, if you look at how it's going to happen, then India should win this test match from here on.
Devashish, let's go back to the first session in the morning. Dhruv Jurel and Kuldeep Yadav, that partnership from 177 for 7 to take India to 253 for 8. Dhruv Jurel, of course, unfortunate to miss out on that century, but it was as good as a century or a match-winning knock. How impressed are you with this young wicketkeeper from UP, from Agra? Who is constantly making a mark with the bat and behind the stumps as well. He was phenomenal. I thought behind the stumps. So how impressed are you with Dhruv Jurel?
Yeah, Shubha, and who better than Sunil Gavaskar comparing him with MS Dhoni? Means obviously he did say on live commentary that he has it in him to be the next MSD, and that is a huge
Hmm.
huge coming from none other than legendary Sunil Gavaskar. When Sunil Gavaskar
Hmm.
says something, means he means it. So and I'm extremely impressed with the way he batted, especially after Kuldeep got out. And remember that 76 runs partnership between Kuldeep and Dru Jurel. Yes, you might speak about the spinners taking wickets, but it was had that deficit not been lot lesser, England would have had an upper edge. Say if England had led by more than 100 runs, things would have been different. They would have had a psychological edge. And after the dismissal of Kuldeep Yadav, he took the attack to the opponent. Obviously, hitting those three
Right.
sixes. Bashir, that speaks a lot of maturity in Dhruv Jurel and his game sense, the temperament, and he has the making of he's the player for the future, I would say. Shubha, means even when Rishabh Pant comes
Right.
back into the test mode, I think we need to, the selectors and the team management need to groom Dhruv Jurel.
Absolutely, very impressive for Rajasthan Royals in whatever cameos he made last season. But to come up in the Test circuit and impress like how he's doing, it speaks a lot about his quality and his temperament also. Astro, how impressed are you with Dhruv Jurel, his temperament, his maturity, what he has shown behind the stumps and with the bat as well, with today's partnership with Kuldeep Yadav?
Let's come to the second part of your question first.
Right.
Yes, that was, that partnership kept India in the match. I mean,
Hmm.
they came together, it was 170 odd. I mean, just half of the England target has been reached by that time, and they were seven down. India was seven down. So from there to keep India in the match and in the performing under pressure is what matters. I mean, in international cricket, I mean,
Hmm.
there are a lot of players who possess a lot of talent, a lot of natural ability, but not all of them have that mental strength to tide over these kind of situations and just playing his second test match, batting with the tail.
Right.
So, in the context of this match and also in the context of this series, no praise is high enough for what Dhruv Jurel has done.
Absolutely, and before this, he has not played a lot of first class matches. Also, played a very
Right.
handful of them. But to impress, come into Test cricket facing a quality side like England, it speaks volume about his quality.
And
Snehashish,
scoring runs
Dhruv
under,
Jurel, any?
scoring
Yes,
runs under
Andrew,
pressure.
sorry.
I mean, sorry, I'm
Absolutely,
saying that
absolutely.
emphasizing that point that scoring runs under pressure is what matters in international cricket, and this will, if not anything else, this will increase his esteem in that dressing room by several notches.
Mhm.
People will, I mean, his peers, his teammates will acknowledge that okay, you had done that when very few of us could. So that will increase
Right.
his esteem and respect in that dressing room.
Absolutely, you are spot on there, and moreover, it shows on the field whenever there's a LBW shout or something. Rohit Sharma, he does not look at the bowler. First thing he goes to is Dhruv Jurel. What is the call? What are you thinking? That's what he says. It could be about multiple things. He must not be happy about the bowlers wanting to take DRS every time they have an LBW appeal. But Snehashish, any interesting stats about Dhruv Jurel
No, I
or
was
anything you noticed?
I found something, but he failed to do that by just 10 runs. Last 100 from an Indian wicketkeeper in India was in 2021 Rishabh Pant in Ahmedabad against England only. So I was
Right.
hoping Dhruv Jurel might be the second one and break the the weight of a century of an wicketkeeper today. But unfortunately, he got out. I think the ball was a terrific delivery from Tom Hartley, and it was unplayable kind of delivery. So it's okay, but I think whatever batting he has shown, it's tremendously good, and I have been very impressed with, especially with the solid defense of his. It's very solid when it comes
Right.
against pacer. Is very solid approach, and I think he's a player to watch out for a long time. And as Devashish has said that. Even if Rishabh Pant comes back, yeah, then also I think Dhruv Jurel will be in contention for the wicket keeping slot.
That itself says a lot about Dhruv Jurel and the kind of impact he has made in Test cricket, especially with what Rishabh Pant has done in the past. It is something which very few wicket keepers in the past have done. So credit to Dhruv Jurel for making an impact. Bharat, I'll come to you about Rohit Sharma and Yashasvi Jaiswal's approach. Of course, England batters losing a bit of their spot there, and not take England towards a 220 or a 230 total which they would have liked. But what first question? What went wrong for England today with the bat?
Can you just come again? I
What went
couldn't
wrong? What went
hear
wrong?
clearly.
What went wrong with England with the bat?
Yeah, see, first of all, you have to say India's bowling was quality. See, in
Hmm.
Indian conditions, especially, you think of Ashwin, Jadeja, Kuldeep Yadav, this kind of bowlers. At some point of time, they will succeed. They will run through the opposition. There was enough in that pitch, and it's not like England have some 3-4 batters who average about 40, right? So one Joe Road world class batter they have. Rest of them, yeah, Duckett averages are 40, but it's only played 18 or 19 tests. So not sure that much in them to tackle this kind of spinners, especially Kuldeep Yadav bowled outstandingly well. Bowled outstandingly. I think he's getting a lot of big break on the ball. I remember his coach telling me that the best thing about Kuldeep is he always goes for the big break. So he's always
Hmm.
going to get a lot of turn on the ball, imparts a lot of reps on the ball. That's what I should say. And that is where England really collapsed. I think basically England collapsed against uh, really good bowling. But if I have to say something, then Ben Fox should have looked to play aggressively. 17 or 77 balls, that doesn't make much sense. He's someone who's a very defensive batsman, Ben Fox. But in this situation, I think he should have looked to play a few more shots. But other than that, I think England just were done in by some brilliant bowling from India.
Absolutely, you're spot on there. Devashish, in the morning show, we said you said there's a chance of a shower on day four morning, and I said that it will be good for India if the shower
Day
comes
five, day
early.
five, day
Now
five.
On day five, then I think we are safe. I think we are safe in that regard. India will look to finish the match tomorrow. But the kind of approach you have seen from Rohit and Yashasvi early on, do you think they will continue the way they have started early on day four as well?
Yeah, it they have started on a positive note, but I don't see trying to be over aggressive and losing wickets, because
Hmm.
means you never know on this wicket, because when it is turning, some ball is creeping low, then I mean, one wicket might lead you to 3 4 wickets means in no time. So that will be very
Right.
crucial. Means you attack, but at a cautious approach. Means obviously, if there's a ball to be hit, you just hit it. But then you should respect the merit of the ball. I think the key for India will be to strike a partnership. See, another
Hmm.
150 on 150 odd is needed. So I think they should look at building partnerships, small partnerships, say 30 40 runs, and that will get them to the total.
Arthur, with the pitch behaving a bit odd, keeping low variable bounce here and there, how crucial will be Rohit Sharma, Yashasvi Jaiswal, and Shubman Gill, considering Rajat Patidar is very off form and not showing that much of confidence. Sarfaraz is playing his second test, so there's a bit of inexperience there. So how crucial will be the top three to take India as close to that winning total?
I think you are spot on because these three will have to take the lead. They will have to take the
Hmm.
initiative along with the responsibility. Because as you said,
Hmm.
that it's either a bit of off form or some lack of experience as we go down deeper down the order. So
Hmm.
that way these three will have to take lead, and its job is not done yet. I mean, as Debashis said, as all of us know, that it's a funny game and a lot of things can happen. I mean, one wicket here and there, and we don't know. I mean, Indian batters in general, I'm not talking about individuals here, but in general, there has been a lack of confidence collectively. If you go through India's performance in this series so far, the media especially hasn't been that high on confidence, other than individuals.
Hmm.
So these three, as you said, will have to. They have scored runs in international cricket. Although experience-wise, they are very different from each other.
Hmm.
But
Right.
form-wise, the kind of impact they have had in the series so far, we must not forget that Gill scored a century and a 91 in the second innings. Although those were the third innings of the match, second and third test. So these three will have to. India will rely a lot on them. I mean, let's put it that way. Everybody will have to score runs, but India will rely very heavily on these three.
Okay, my second last question to all of you. We'll go one by one here. We have seen Indian team management promote Ravindra Jadeja ahead of Sarfaraz Khan in a couple of situations, batting at number five, and Jadeja has delivered also. Now that Dhruv Jurel has impressed a lot of critics, he has shown his that he has gears, he can smash sixes, he can play defensive strokes, he has that maturity in his batting. Now that India need 152 runs to win, would you promote a Dhruv Jurel up in the order given the kind of knock he played in the first innings? Let's start with Devashish.
Absolutely, you are spot on. Means obviously, and given the form he has been in the last 2 innings. Obviously, that 46 in Rajkot and 90 today. I think there's a case for Dhruv Jurel to be promoted up the order, and obviously Rajat Patidar has been low on confidence. Let's
Hmm.
face the fact that he has been found wanting, means as far as his confidence is concerned. So I don't see in the logic behind sending Rajat Patidar ahead of Dhruv Jurel. So there's a perfect case for promoting Dhruv Jurel given the form he has been in.
Arthur?
A very tempting thought, I must say, but I would say that let's not put too much on Dhruv Jurel just yet, because
Hmm.
yes, you have a point when you say that he is the in-form batter who will be high on confidence, and it's a matter of a brisk 40, right? I mean, brisk 40 or 50. So that way, there is some merit in what you are saying, but I don't believe in uprooting somebody from his original position so soon into his career. So Patidar has been low on confidence, yes. You can think of having Sarfaraz there, but not put too much on Dhruv Jurel just now.
Hmm. So one panelist has gone all the baseball way, promote Dhruv Jurel, let's smash England all out of the park. One has taken the conservative way. Let's not put too much on Dhruv Jurel. Let's see what Sneashish has to say about this.
No, I am with Atroda. I would say
Okay.
ki let's leave Dhruv Jurel in this test at least. And I know that Rajat Patidar is a bit of lacking confidence and all, but okay, if he should get a chance, and who knows that uh, a good 30-40 in these innings might get him back the confidence, and he can come up with a big performance in the next match also. So let's see. And Dhruv Jurel is a confident guy. You can the confident he is in current, you can send him anywhere, and I think he will perform. So for now, I think in this test, I think he should be there where he is, and hopefully in the next match, team management can think to promote him ahead of Jadeja or Rajat Patidar.
Snehashish came up with all the files that if he scores a 30-40, then we might see a big score in Dharamshala test. He's already thinking about Dharamshala. But Bharat, same question to you. Would you like to see Dhruv Jurel up in the order, or would you stick with Rajat Patidar, Ravindra Jadeja, and Sarfaraz Khan, the batting order India has been choosing?
Just sorry, just can you ask
Dhruv
again?
Jurel up
There's
in the
some
order.
was some
Would you
distortion.
promote Dhruv Jurel up in the order?
Just can you ask again? Question?
Okay, he has having a net issue. No issues with that. So the final question to all of you: 152 runs to win for India, needed to win for India. Who is winning this test? Will England find a way back, or will India finish the match tomorrow itself? Debashi,
India should finish this game before tea time and seal the
before
series.
tea. Before tea, so we will have our tea discussion with the series in our bag. 3-1. Atreo?
India are the favorites to win this.
Sorry, I could not get you.
India are the favorites to win this one.
India are favorites to win this one. Again, Atreo with blocking that question. India are favorites, not giving his outright answer. Not giving his outright answer.
If you ask for really elaboration on that, the kind of cricket we have seen in this series, I mean, things have changed from one day to another. It's been a very exciting series. I mean, we must say that. I mean, we must compliment the teams for dishing out this kind of this kind of test matches one after another. Who thought India would lose after they took the lead of 191 in the first day? So,
Right.
but it are still the favorites. Let me come back to my point.
India are the favorites. So we will stick to that when it comes to Athreo's take on that. Snehashish, India or
I
England?
definitely India 2-1, 1.5 session end.
With a green background, Snehashish is saying India is going to win. Okay. Let's take that. Bharat, to end with you, India or England, who is winning this test?
India should win this from here. Some harakiri they might end up losing if they do some harakiri, but they should win this from here. Maybe 1.5 sessions at most, or at around the tea time, they'll be winning this. Just that India, I think, are the better team. At least in maybe
I
in
have a
England
question.
somewhere, England go on to win the series, but in Indian conditions, man to man, India are a better side, and somewhere they, they will win this test series, and I think they will win it tomorrow.
Okay, so everyone is saying India are winning. Apart from Athro is saying India are favorites. Let's see. Yes, Athro, please.
I have a question, which is
Yes.
India will win for the how many wickets?
Oh, that's a good one. How many wickets? Okay, let's start with Devashish. You said tea time. You said tea time. Now the question is by how many wickets? Come on, let's have it. We will clip out a clip from this video and post it tomorrow when India wins it. If
Yeah,
India
yeah.
wins it.
Okay,
By how
I'll
many
go for
wickets?
India will win by. I'll go for India will win by 6 wickets.
6 wickets. Okay. Snehashish?
7.
7. Okay. More confidence. Bharat, by how many wickets India are winning this?
Spirit of I said India will win, but I don't know by how many wickets. Maybe 5 wickets.
5 wickets is what Bharat says. Atra, back to you with your same question. Your answer, India are
Four.
hot favorites, but by how many wickets?
4 wickets.
4 wickets. So Atreyu is sensing some drama on day four. Some drama there here or there. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that, and I'll make sure I'll clip out the
What's your
video and
answer?
post it on
What's
social
your
media.
answer? What's
Oh,
Shubhan's
my
answer?
answer. I think there's some drama left. I will go with 4 wickets. I'll go with you.
Okay.
I'll go with you. But I think there's some drama left in this test match. It is not over as of now. So let's see what the first hour and the first session of day four have for us in Ranchi. But thank you so much, Atrio, Bharat in Ranchi, Snehashish and Devashish for joining in. It was a fun conversation, and let's see whether India can back the series tomorrow and make it 3-1 in Ranchi. But thank you so much, guys, for joining, and have a great evening.